like I'm on the brink of something beautiful, or maybe terrible. I know I shouldn't ask you to be open with me when I have my secrets that I tend to keep safely under lock and key. I'm hypocritical, but at least I know we could be beautiful, or maybe terrible. Only one way to know. Only one way to know. Is this a yes or a no? Which way will it go? Only one way to know. Only one way to know.
Literally, please do it.
Shit, let's jump into this thing tonight, guys. Hey there, gang. Welcome back to the Tavern. Welcome back to ABHAILE, where we love stories. We are back yet again with the Disinherited, finding themselves a little rough for the wear, but alive and back together, making their way up to the mid-mountain district of Whitethorn, as they work their way towards becoming the legends of ABHAILE. And hey, if you want to feel legendary as well, why not head on over to the gift shop? You Begin in a Gift Shop is the place to be for ABHAILE merch. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got mugs, we've got all kinds of stuff, and I just whacked myself in the head. And we got new designs dropping all the time, so why not check them out, as well as the runes for our Discord server. You can find the links for both of those things in the spell description down below. And so, as the ground seethes and shakes and heat rises, so too does a wild recap. The party finally regrouped in Whitethorn. Surprisingly easy to enter for everyone, though how easy it will be to leave, that's another question. Tome and Adran made their way through the bustling gates of Underhill, and they thought they might have caught sight of what could have been the party's lighthouse wagon, but oddly, with so many similar models scattering the city streets used as food carts, who can say for sure? Well, we can, because it's a recap and it already happened. Their pursuit was cut short as they followed this wagon into the thick crowds and found themselves standing atop trembling ground in front of the famed Cave Inn, which earned its name on that day as the earth split open in a violent collapse, with magma seeping up from below and separating the group, with Arthur and Nalani finding themselves facing a hostile steam elemental, while Calandra and Melee stumbled upon a shattered artifact and a dangerous invisible foe. God. The old blind attacker struck fast, stabbing Calandra and Melee and incapacitating them. But he did let his arrogance cost him the fight as Melee turned the tide, reviving Calandra and wrapping him up together in a mixture of incapacitating magic and stunning strikes. His cryptic taunts about the Whitlock name hinted at larger plans involving Calandra's brother Henrik, but he offered no clear answers and was killed before they could be extracted. After leaving the wrecked stable yard behind, the party climbed towards the walls dividing Underhill from Mid-Mountain. While waiting in line, Tome had a conversation struck up with him by a particularly chatty old woman who regaled the group with the legend of the Whitefire War, a mythic clash between a dragon and a turtle beneath the mountain. Who knows if there's any truth to the rumblings, though. What is certain, though, is that you guys are up as a lithe elven figure adorned in white thorns, proudly pilfered armor and white tabard, waves you all forward. State your case for entering the mid-mountain, please, and quickly. Most people don't bring a wagon with them. It's quite difficult to turn around.
Guess I'll step forward.
Yeah.
We have... I don't know how into wagons you are, but this is an extremely rare and valuable one, and we're taking it up to sell it.
Oh, no.
Might call it a classic.
Well,
This
not
man
really.
has the fantasy of like old man car autism with
Yeah.
wagon autism.
This just sounds like
It's that, except I just heard a couple minutes of it like a few hours ago, and I'm repeating it.
sounds like a drug deal. Oh man.
I'm just slightly adjusting some audio.
I don't know if you know a lot about the wagon.
What was that, Tim?
Sorry, I'm just laughing because Shelly's delivery was so great.
Heck yeah.
Oh my
What?
god.
So if you're planning to sell that somewhere up here on Mid Mountain, most of the wagon buyers are down there in the Underhill. Weren't able to find what you was looking for, or
Nobody had enough money to buy it.
oh, fancy folk. Oh, my mistake. Well, and he kind of leans forward and he's like, are you a bunch of troublemakers, or are you going to behave yourselves? Because we are under strict orders to limit the access further up the slope.
We know how to behave ourselves.
Just gonna not talk. Just not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Roll me a persuasion, melee.
You got this is all you.
16.
No.
And but he's no, that's not bad, but well, right, okay, so let me kind of explain to you the way the mid mountain works, because it's going to be a little bit different than Underhill. It's going to be a little bit more refined. There's going to be less people around. You're going to likely have a harder time getting back through the gates, but if you are intent on sticking around mid-mountain, there's going to be quite a few different accommodations that can help you out for if you're needing a room or if you're looking to purchase a residence. We've actually got a few that are available on this, if you've got the coin for it, of course. And if there's anyone in your party that hasn't found a writ for their work orders, we can take care of that as well. There is any points up behind them into Mid Mountain proper, and you guys can see that this district is vastly different than Underhill in a lot of ways, where Underhill was tight streets and row homes and buildings smacked together. Mid Mountain is much more breathable. There's wide thoroughfares and alleys between every few buildings along the main drag, and it stays relatively flat as well, even though walls tower up 100 feet on the west end of the district, further up slope. Over your all's head, you can see, just out of your all's periphery with the gatehouse and everything, you can see a series of cables going up, basically from the midpoint of the wall to the midpoint of the wall. there are a very complicated series of gondolas that are going to and fro. It looks like there are 3 cars on the wire making the transit, and they're not moving very quick, but it looks like it's likely man-powered, like crank-driven. But seems like it's a viable. In any event, the elven gate guard says, "All right, so what you are going to need to do if you are planning on selling, are you looking to sell in mid-mountain, or are you trying to get higher up the mountain? Because that might be a little bit difficult."
I just look towards Melee.
Yeah, so out of character, we just heard earlier today. I don't have the name of the shop in my notes, but I think we were told a specific shop. Can I do like a history? I don't know if anybody checked the campaign.
Yeah, you can give me a history check for sure. 14. The desk clerk that you guys spoke with at Branson's Right House was he had spoken of a museum up in the Thorn Crown district that he hadn't been to. It didn't sound like he had seen or heard of a drawing from there that referenced your all's wagon, but from the way he talked, you don't think with a 14 that he was ever there for sure. So you're not 100% sure what it was, but you do remember that it was up in Thorn Crown for sure, he thought.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, we're planning on going the whole way up before we leave.
Okay, right. So they have a method for getting heavier goods, such as the wagon, up to Thorn Crown District. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to visit the mayor's. It's got a word for it. It is the
office.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Office.
Well, it's not really more of an office. It's more of the fancy folks have a word for it. It's called a extension office. That's the word. There's an extra word in front of it. It's kind of there's one down in Underhill as well. They offer kind of deputized services of the mayor to the folks of the districts, as it were. They should be up along the wall to take care of you. I do know that from what I've been told, sometimes it's easier to get up into the Thorn Crown if you got some gold on you that you can use to sweeten the deal. I think you're going to find that a lot of the places here, that is kind of the way it goes. A little bit of gold goes a long way.
Would you suggest we find to pay to get up there?
Would pretty much, if you can get a hold of anyone on the guard staff, the guards are real amenable to a brog. Like that lady standing behind you lot, she's going to pay me a good sum to let her in because we don't really want her up in the mid-mountain scaring people off with her cat stories and whatnot, but we'll let her in for the day for a couple pennies. So that type
Scared
of thing.
of cats?
It's not really. It's more like she screeches like a cat when they're in the heat. It's annoying. If you stick around her long enough, you'll hear.
How much is she paying you to get in?
Oh, she's gonna probably tip us a whole gold piece, and probably be wearing last year's clothes for the rest of the year. I couldn't even tell you why she's so put off about getting up here in the mid mountain. If she was so content on it, she would find her self accommodations up here.
I have a pressing question. Are there any temples in the mid district?
Oh, there's a couple, yes, sir. We've got a temple to so the Mid Mountain District. If you've never been to Whitethorn before, it's a little bit of an artsy district. People are here have money, and they have time to spend the money, which is kind of an oddity. Most people up in Thorncrown are operating under the make as much money and exercise that money as quickly as possible. So it's just run. But down here, there's a little bit, and then they have set up shop for a little bit more relaxed forms of worship that you might not find other places, I guess. The Inspired Thought has a temple that is up against the southern slope, and that would be down here somewhere. Whoopsies. I'm gonna make sure I'm on.
What was the name again?
It's the temple of the. Yeah. The Inspired
Have I
Thought.
heard that name before?
Sorry, you kind of broke up a bit, so I couldn't hear. The Temple of the what?
The Inspired Thought. And
Temple of the Inspired Thought.
Arthur, I'm sure you've heard spoken of, maybe not as might not have a whole lot of knowledge about what's going on in the temple or what they're all about, but you kind of have an idea that the Inspired Thought is one of the creator gods of the pantheon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you wanted to, though, Arthur, roll me a religion check.
Yes.
See how much you know.
Well, that's a 5.
5. Yeah, it's a creator god. You're not really sure. It's not a. Actually, everybody, roll me a history check.
Sure. The only intelligence skill I am not proficient in. And yet that is a modified 20.
I would take it. We take it. Melee, will you also roll
17.
me 17 for Cal? Melee, will you also roll me an insight check? Interestingly,
Did you say insight?
yeah.
Oh my god.
So
13.
Tome-
Man, my rolls
This guy's a gerbil.
So so let's do a 17 and a 20 first. 17 is easy enough because Calandra's classically educated and, grew up in a noble household that cares about weird stuff like that. Calandra, I think you know of a Temple of the Inspired Thought in Centris, but that's because there's a temple to everything in Centris. This is an oddity out here. It's an oddity for Boreala in general. Borealan folk are not big time wasters. They're not sit around and think about things people. They're get out and do it types of folk. So it's a little odd and out of character for it. And melee extra on top of that with 13 on the insight check. Again, not very familiar with the Inspired Thought, but when you hear the mention of the temple, there's a sensation of sadness, kind of like a reverential, not really regret, but like kind of just like a pitiful sorrow, kind of like a pitiful sorrow that you feel through your bond for just a tiny second. But he says there's a temple of the inspired thought up against the south wall, and somewhere along the northern wall towards the south flank, not northern wall, western wall to the to Thorn Crown, along the southern flank, there you'll find a temple of the oh god, I just had it in my head. A temple of the Verse Keeper, which again is not my thing. I'm a good, strong follower of Tormund, like my father was, but we don't try to. In any event, come on, let's get the wagon through. You're blocking up the queue.
Very well.
Thank you, sir. I will give him a gold piece for his time.
Oh, she's learning, or he's learning. You're not a she right now.
He kind of is like just like adjusting his glasses. I just go through.
Yeah.
Make sure to flip it to him instead of holding it.
Yo, epic.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't want to touch people while I'm at this guy.
That's a good call. That is a good call.
Yeah.
Although
I too am in disguise.
judging by
Yeah,
how
much better.
often I forget that you're in disguise, you're probably safe,
Yeah.
but we'll never know.
Yeah. As we're passing through the gate, I kind of just like on top of the horse, just like lean down towards Melee and just say, "You are quite the speaker."
Thank you.
Where did you learn to be so eloquent?
I just kind of, my mind goes blank and words come out of my mouth. And it's like a stream of
Yes.
consciousness thing.
Yes, that's how it was for my mother, except it was obscenities.
Ah!
At any rate, we should have find proper accommodations, and well, I believe we have. You meant I don't have the full picture. We are selling the lighthouse, yes?
Sounds like we would be able to get at least several thousand gold for it.
I'm sure you can pump those numbers up.
Maybe tens. I don't know.
At any rate,
Apparently, this is
I
like
know.
the first edition of all other carts are based off of this cart, and they're inferior.
makes you wonder how
Friend,
Finland
I
got
know
his hands
you.
on it.
One thing, friend,
Oh,
I
sorry.
know you. One thing you're good at melee is you are good at laying on the charm 6 there. So,
Not too bad yourself.
I will say, before that, he kind of just just casually just looks over his shoulder at the corpse that is just draped over the back of his horse. I have some business at one of the temples that man mentioned. Does anyone wish to accompany?
What are you doing there?
He kind of just pulls out the diamond that he pulled off that dude's corpse. I'm going to revive it.
I'll go with you to make sure that you don't get into any trouble.
That would be wise.
Besides, I'm no good at negotiations other than probably providing some kind of muscle in case things go sour. And knowing you, Tome, in this city, things are going to go more sour when you're around.
I would never. And I am not Tome. I don't know anyone by that name. Just kind of just whispering.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever your name is, friend.
My name in this form is Reginald. That is the name that I will use.
All right, Reginald.
I was gonna lose it if you said Tomothy.
I'm a 20 intelligence chick. You gotta give me some credit. It would
Tomothy.
be Tomothy. Anyway,
Arthur's gonna follow along with Tome then.
we should, Arthur. We should find proper accommodations before we divert from the group.
That'd be odd.
That would not be a bad idea.
I imagine
I'll,
this would be
meet
a,
up.
Speaking of diverting and things, how much of Cal's blood is diverted her body at this moment?
Oh yeah.
What?
You got
Am
your
I?
shit rock. You got your
Yeah,
shit
I'm
rock
at-
by session.
Oh
Metaphorical
shit! I
views.
did not.
Hold on, before we go,
What?
Arthur and I are the only ones at full health.
yeah, before we go, Hunter's gonna give you a quick healing word.
Yeah,
I totally forgot that I died.
Oh yeah.
that is
Yeah.
called blood loss and head trauma, darling.
Hunter pumps you with 7 HP.
7?
That
Yeah, I
you
forgot.
need to rephrase that.
Maybe while you two are in the
I
temple,
don't have healing spells.
we can hang out on the cart outside and take a short rest.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. What, is it still early in the day?
It is. Give me just 1 second, and I'll tell you. It is.
Should I be prepared for more?
It is late afternoon. Like, it's still daylight out, but probably not for a terribly lot longer.
Okay.
But yeah, we could. That's definitely a thing. And roll me.
Yeah. How
now
might
that-
just take this time to take a little bit of a short rest?
Come on, I don't want to go to church. Let's chill in the parking lot.
Right.
Well,
And real quick, as you guys have made your way like clear of the gates here and under in Mid Mountain, want to give me perception checks all around as you guys kind of just
Sure.
make your way in.
yes. All right. All right. Plus one to perception. Come on, plus one to perception.
24.
Don't tell me now.
24. Hell yeah.
All right. This is gonna be a big fat 0.
Still bleeding out. I'm sorry.
That's a 13. Not bad. Hey yo,
But yeah.
I rolled surprisingly well with one.
And I'll put this stuff on the map at break time. But yeah, dead across the center. Now that you can see properly, there are actually 4 long cables that have been stretched from one wall to the opposite, going up at a steady angle, with no evident ramps or otherwise access to the next district up. Everything here in Mid Mountain is kind of relatively low. Some of the buildings down in Underhill had a tendency to go up 3-4 stories, as they've just kind of like added on to make room and accommodations for people. Parts of Underhill had aspects of like favela life to it. It just is very densely populated, and up here it's like being in an entirely different world, and definitely like being an entirely different city. It's almost got like a Mediterranean vibe up here. There is an odd, weird, prolific scent of salty sea air here that you didn't detect down in Underhill at all. And most importantly, it is cooler here. It was much warmer down in down Underhill. It was approaching hot, and here it is chilly again. Maybe lower 60s, upper 50s even. Back to closer towards that wintertime chill that you all recognize and know. Just seems a little odd.
Was it a thing of there was?
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Was it there? Because it was a very dense population down there.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Arthur, roll me a survival check for this. Anybody else think the
that's-
castle? Does anybody else think the castle looks like a guy that's just playing basketball? Sorry,
Yeah, a
what was,
little.
what
Yeah,
was
it
your
does.
survival check, Arthur? Sorry.
1.
Hell yeah. It is there is definitely something to be said about the less population dense area up here in Mid Mountain, but it wasn't that type of heat. That type of heat that you felt down there. I didn't have you here last time to talk to. That type of heat that you felt down there in Underhill was. It was radiant heat.
Interesting.
It was radiant heat that was coming from above, from below. For a fact. And as you guys make your wagon way down the main thoroughfare,
isn't this island volcanic? If I remember,
Allegedly.
So yes, not an island, but this mountain itself was once long ago volcanic, but was believed to be extinct or dormant.
Gotcha.
However, and that makes sense. Why would you build a city in an active volcano, right? But maybe they did that anyways.
Volcanoes are dormant until they're not.
Like the CSI special. He was a loving wife. He was a loving husband and father until he wasn't.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you about volcano insurance.
But
there hasn't been a volcano here ever. Don't you think we're overdue? Come on in.
Now, Marge, I know my get rich quick schemes haven't worked in the past, but this one will get us rich and quick.
As you guys are making your way up, though, maybe a block or two, there's still a fair bit of traffic on the roads. People coming to and fro, doing shopping and things of the like, as well as a couple guard patrols that you see, mainly on the main road. But as you guys pass a thoroughfare crossing, a small child runs up and says, extra broadsheets for sale, only 2 copper for the news.
I'll flick him a silver piece.
I will as well.
Grabs it, and he hands you all 2 pieces of paper, and he runs off.
While we're just kind of sitting, and I assume at this point reading.
No, you're not. He gave you 2 blank pieces of paper.
Oh, okay. Well, smart kid. Anyway.
That's genius.
Well,
I think Hunter, there's a moment where Hunter looks at this piece of paper and there's that moment inside of him where he's like, oh wow, I remember being this starved. Can I go can I try and sneak after this kid?
Oh shit. Yeah, roll me a perception check, Hunter. Arthur, Hunter, one of these days you and I are both going to land on what we're going to call him.
I'm going to try and follow after this kid. What did you say to roll again?
Perception to start us off.
I do perception. I see him. Magic missile.
22.
22. Hell yeah. Yeah, you keep an eye on it, Arthur. It's definitely that type of thing where it's like you said, once upon a midnight dreary, Arthur was this kid, weak and weary, and is I think tapping into some of that. Arthur's like, okay, he's running a racket, he's selling newspapers to people on the main road. He's not far off because he's got to have a supply of some paper and he's got to have a place to stash his coin so he doesn't get pickpocketed by other shithead kids. He's not going to be very far off. And you just scanning off in the direction that he ran, you see a block away, there's a small alley that tucks in, going upslope kind of towards the west, running behind a series of shops, and you can see that there is a series of grease marks on the stone wall, the white stone wall, right about the height that a kid's hand would, as he's, bracing off the wall and darting down the alleyway. Pretty confident this kid's hiding out down that alleyway.
Wonderful. Hunter's going to follow after this kid for a moment there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make a quick stealth check. Can I make a stealth check to try and remain unseen? Wonderful. I have my boots on. I have advantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
How is a 24?
24 is really good. I'll say Arthur is completely undetected up until the point where he makes it to the alleyway, at which point you can choose whether or not you are fully undetected, as it is dim light.
I will say Hunter is in dim light, so he is he is invisible at the moment, and he's trying to follow after this kid.
But yeah, roll me a survival check as you try to look for any signs as you make your way down a barren, empty alleyway.
Humanoid, correct?
Yeah.
Advantage. Ooh, that is a 10.
And oh yeah. Cool. I'm gonna let you roll a D6 on top of that. We'll call it a history modifier. Just to see if you can put yourself in his position.
13 then.
13 then, hell yeah. You creep quietly down the alleyway for just a second, taking a little bit more time than you need to. You're not afraid of this kid. You're not threatened by this kid. There's almost like a respect to this visit that I can kind of pick up on. And I feel like with that 13, Hunter is making his way delicately down this alleyway. He's taking time to not knock over the tripwire that this kid set up across the alleyway. And he's instead stepping over it and taking care to skirt around the mud puddle that's a little deeper than you'd think it is. And maintaining this kid's potentially false sense of security, but it is a sense of security. And as you make your way down the alleyway, there's a break where a lot of the frontage of this alleyway is like wall-to-wall buildings, like shops. This is a main street. This is that type of thing. Most of them extend about the same amount. You find one that is a fairly shallow house, creating a backyard in this alleyway that's been stacked with boxes and empty barrels. And you can see that this little kid has put together a little fort out of boxes and barrels at the corner of this little yard that's kind of got a little tiny brick stone fence about 3 foot high, separating the yard from the alleyway. And he
Hunter
is not aware of you.
Hunter is going to, completely undetected, toss the paper down right in front of where the kid is and says, "Now that's some racket you got there."
After a second, you hear, yeah, I thought it was pretty clever. I've only gotten beat up a couple times over it. It's pretty good. I can usually afford to get a good loaf of bread at the end of the day.
Honestly. And Hunter's going to lean out of the darkness and into the light so the kids can see him and said, I remember being in your place there.
I don't know that I've ever seen you in my place. I don't think you'd fit, but you're welcome to try.
I don't think I will, but are you fed? Are you?
I'm doing okay. I had a loaf of bread yesterday, and Jim down the street. He's usually good to he gave me a piece of moldy cheese day before. So, that's something. And I had a loaf of bread that day too. And shit. Now that I got this paperback, I might be able to make maybe a half a loaf today. It's going okay.
Hello.
Hello.
My coffee completely crashed. Right in the middle of a very dramatic scene.
November is just no lube, no mercy all the way through.
Oh my god, no. Hunter leans down for the kid and is like, so that is... I remember there was... Well, I mean, due to my complexion, I was not quite able to get the same amount of kindness you got, but I was able to thieve my way a lot better as well.
Yeah, pickpockets have a better time down Underhill, but up here, they're like, most people know I don't sell newspapers, and they still give me some coins for them. It's better up here.
How much is it to even one of the nastier inns for the knot? How much is that?
Well, there's really not much of a nasty inn around here. I think Sybil's place down by the wall is probably one of the cheaper places. That's where a lot of the travelers they stay. Sometimes I set up there too because again, you gotta get them. You get them before they get an actual broadsheet, because then they actually learn something and they don't pay you nothing.
Fair.
I try to stick here, and I get them when they come in the gate, like I got you all, and then after, if there's not very many people coming through, the next morning I'll head over to the inns. Sybil's, at least, they're good people there. Sybil's and Jim's General Goods. They take care of me sometimes.
Where are your parents?
Well, Paul went off sailing for the Concord a couple years ago. Either went really good or really bad for him. But yeah, I haven't seen him never. And I never knew my mom. It's the way it goes,
Hunter,
man.
Still, from one person without a home to another, I can understand where you are. And Hunter is going to rustle into his coin purse and drop him 20 gold.
Shit. He quickly throws a stack of papers over it, and he's like, "Okay, dude, I thank you, mister, but I mean, I gotta figure out a place to hide this. Thank you so much. Holy cow!
Have a warm bed for the night. It's the least it's the less you can get from that.
Oh, absolutely. More than that, even.
Hey, do you, on the little quid pro quo between the two of us, do you know any of the nastier secrets in this city? Someone with your ear to the ground, hearing the hustle and bustle of the modern people. You know any juicy gossip?
Wait, I mean, shit. Now that you give me this pile of gold, I should be able to afford a whole. Actually, be able to sell news to people. We actually, I don't know. I hear rumors every once in a while. Not a lot of it's really interesting. I know that they're doing something out on number 3. I think they're doing something out on number 3. They're taking something on number 3. I've been hearing that. That's the people up, like the pirate king. Like they're taking something from 3. I know that. I've heard a lot of people say that. I just don't know what it means.
It's a better start than most. You won't believe what people here will say when they don't think anyone's listening, or they are unassuming of those who are listening. Pray tell me, child, what's your name?
Oh, yeah, they call me Rumple.
Rumple.
Yeah, and if you're like, so you're not wrong. People they don't think much, nothing about saying stuff. But I know they're taking something from 3, and I know that they're trying to keep the shaking quiet.
The shaking?
Yeah. It's not as bad up here. That's another reason I like it up here in Mid-Mountain better than Underhill. It's real hot down there, and it sometimes the buildings fall down, hurt people.
Sometimes the buildings fall down.
Sometimes the building fall down. That's
Holy
insane.
shit, dude.
That's what you do when you live in a natural disaster areas. You just rebuild again
You
immediately.
just build it back
Right.
up. It's like when you live in a trailer park,
fine.
hurricane territory. It's like, all right, it's set up shop again.
When a tornado blows through, you might get a new trampoline. You never know.
Surely this time the
That
hurricane
is
won't
true.
hit my house.
That's
Surely.
insane. Hunter kind of nods that kid is like, it's well, Rumble. If I ever need more information, I trust that I can come to you, and then there will be your information is worth its weight in gold to me at least. So
You
see
know-
if you can,
You know my name.
See-
What's your name?
Arthur. It's nice to
Arthur.
meet you.
Arthur. Okay. Well, Arthur, if you guys go to Sybil's place, I can find you there. Otherwise, it's a big city. I'll do my best.
All right. Well, if you find out anything else, I will gladly pay you for whatever information you can rustle up for me.
Oh,
And then Hunter, tip of the cowboy hat, and then just walks backwards and disappears into the shadows.
and he doesn't
Like that
even
homeless
he doesn't even notice you're gone. He's like, I'm gonna go figure out what they're taking. Yeah, all right. And he just starts walking down the street, just proud as can be.
He's full on like Batman's like leaves in the
Yeah.
middle of the conversation.
And then
Oh my god, I have a Robin now.
the kid immediately gets mugged.
Wonderful.
No.
Hunter just will slip back in, completely unnoticed, right back to the group, and is like, "Well, guess what? We found where we're going for our inn, and we have a little bit of information as well."
Very good. Did you get my silver piece?
Being busy.
No, but we do have some. We know, and Hunters will. Oh, do I have message again?
I don't know.
Back? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I forgot. Look, I haven't looked at his spell slots in a few days. I do. Hunter will cast message and just finger to his temple. You'll whispers in your ear. They're taking something on number 3. That and they're trying to keep the shaking quiet. I know not what that means, but there's something interesting there. Something we can possibly rustle up a little bit more grub on.
I'm gonna, 1 second, too. I'm gonna check and make sure. Yeah, it's 3.
Keep an eye on our, I believe it's, I guess the word would be informant.
Yeah, we have our ears in the city now and all. Besides, it's nice to have a nice warm roof over your head. Take it from
Whatever.
someone who wouldn't know.
Whatever gets me to Aethan faster.
And I think this child can get us some nice, juicy information there.
Tome, as you say the word Aethan Thorn, almost exactly on top of the moment that you say the word Aethan Thorn, everybody roll me a con save.
Con save?
Con save.
Con
yeah.
save?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nope. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I can't wait to roll a friggin' 5.
Be a 5.
Natural
Wow.
20.
Ooh, Tome's good. Cal's not good. Cal, you have an excuse. You've been stabbed a lot.
You've been punched, stabbed, and a lot of other stuff. Holy
Cal,
shit,
are
yeah.
you?
I must really fucking hate this.
Are you rolling this from inside the wagon, or are you walking?
Yeah.
She burst.
I'm not in really much condition to walk.
Okay, valid. Okay, so you will take half damage on this. It's not much because I'm trying to find a D4. Everybody takes 2 damage of heat damage, fire damage, and Cal, you take 1. As Tome, as you say Aethan Thorn's name, there is a massive rushing of wind, and it's hot wind. It's very hot wind, almost so hot that you can't breathe for just a second. As
Oh no, we got farted on.
Oh no, I have to breathe suddenly.
there is this just massive beating of humongous wings overhead as a large dark object flies quickly overhead, passing, leaving you all warm for just a second, as the rock flies overhead.
Is it trying to attack us?
Nope, it's just flying. It's just you guys are right under it and real close now. Whereas when you saw it out on the plains and whatnot, you guys were, several thousand feet below it and away from it. It is from this trajectory with that natural 20 tome. I'll throw you a little piece of info because I know you're the one looking for it.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm probably gonna have to kill this thing.
You guys are making your way towards the, you've made your way up and are at an intersection of large, thick collector-like main roads, and this thing was flying straight south. Not straight south, straight east, I guess would be, but it looks like south on our map. Not from a direction, but straight east. As you all pass, but yeah, it passes. And there is gasps of passersby on the streets, but not like surprised gasps, just like, well, let me rephrase that. Not like, oh my god, I've never seen that before, but surprised, like, holy shit, don't do that to me.
So does this seem like something that just is a normal occurrence?
Roll an insight check. Hard to say.
I asked Hannah to do an insight check. Something has a plus 10 in. And plus 10 can't help it too. 12.
12. It's really hard to say. It's no one is showing immense shock here in the city, and that kind of lines up with your experience of people in cities. It's a lot of people being very weird and not expressing their full range of emotions. So your best bet would be to, like, I don't know, ask one of the gaping onlookers and see what their opinion of it is. But
Okay. I'll find the nearest person and I will ask.
what the hell was that?
Does it? So so who is the nearest person near me?
There's a person
Yeah.
not too far away that's just like looking up. They got a white, scraggly beard, older gentleman.
Are you all right, sir?
That's a complicated question, but I'm doing okay for the most part. That thing scared the living crap out of me, though. Again.
Yes. Does it normally show itself this close to the ground?
At least a couple times a day. Goes out, comes
Interesting.
back, usually.
And I assume it's going back looks toward the direction of the castle.
No, flying out.
Oh,
Out of city, yeah. Yep.
interesting.
This is the first time today, at least that I know of. Pretty late in the day, too. It's not normal.
Fascinating.
It's
Good
pretty
sir,
fascinating, yeah.
could you do me a favor?
Maybe.
As me and Mike. If it's money that you seek, then I will provide it.
I mean,
I am looking.
I wasn't
for
going to
a
ask,
direction.
but now I might. But what's up?
I need directions to the Temple of the Inspired Thought and the Temple of the Verse Keeper.
Oh, making a pilgrimage. I got you. Okay.
Sure.
Well, I can tell you a story about pilgrims. You'd have to, you have to wait and see. My wife's actually the storyteller. Bless her heart. But if you, he points down the long road that runs kind of parallel to the wall. If you make your way all the way down that to the south slope of the Caldara Rim, and he points at the big white.
Yes.
Then go all the way up to the Thorn Crown Wall. You'll pass by both of those temples.
Very well. Pass him a gold piece. This conversation never happened, and you don't know me.
Damn right I don't. And he puts it in his pocket and walks off.
I come back to the others. Well, long story short, that creature makes its way close to the city several times a day, and I have directions to the nearest temples.
Wow, bribery can get you so far in life.
Yes, it is a skill that Adran taught me quite early on.
Barney raises his hand.
Yes.
Yeah, he bribed you to shop.
He tried several times, but when I told him that money was meaningless to me, he explained to me, well, the error of that line of thinking.
Quite, and the birth of capitalism.
Yes. But at any rate, I believe we should continue making way. Boys, I kind of just turned towards Arthur. Between the two temples, which one do you think will have the more powerful clerics?
Can I make a religion check for that?
Yeah, go for it.
13.
13. Don't feel bad. That is an extraordinarily subjective question that I don't know how anyone could know the answer to. So 13, we'll call on this D20 here, north of 10 is one, and south of 10 is the other.
Can I actually Oh, I was going to ask something instead. Can I answer this as how I think Hunter would answer this question?
Yes, I like that even better because this was me doing kind of that with dice.
Yeah, Hunter is like, with my limited knowledge of divinity, I would say that the inspired thought would possibly have the more powerful cleric, since inspired thought, create a deity, would have more powerful divine power to give.
Yes. And it just so happens that I pilfered a diamond off that man's corpse that assaulted, it was a person, but now it's a corpse.
We
that assaulted Calandra.
We are in public at the moment.
Hmm?
Maybe don't exactly say that out loud.
Oh, right. Forgive me. Social convention is still an art that I am mastering. Regardless,
It
we
is
should be
mine,
doing
but
that.
I know how to cover my ass when I'm in danger.
It is most. You should indeed cover your behind when in danger. Otherwise, it would be prone to what's the word I'm looking for? It's the word Mother would use. Spanking. Yes. That's.
I don't know. I don't know why Hunter's not been this Cajun before. But also I rewatched Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island recently. And I think that's kind of infecting Hunter's accent.
It makes me think of.
It is the most aggressive fake Cajun Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. It's so good.
It is. I do remember vividly there was a point in the movie where they point at the zombies and be like, guys, the zombies are the good guys. And when they're doing that, they're pointing right at a zombie in a Confederate uniform. And I'm like,
Yeah.
don't say that.
Yeah. They were on the right side of history, guys. Come on.
Like, if you look at a
States
map,
right to do what, Velma? States right to do what?
if you look at
you
look at the map of the United States, it's kind of the right side of. That's the only way to look at that. Couple of things as you guys are making your way down this north-south road that actually goes east-west on our map. You all. So interestingly, as you all are kind of making your way along, it's kind of an interesting view because there is one. As the walls to Underhill are flush with the district you all are on, as you look over your left shoulder as you guys are making your way along, there is
Cut out a bit there.
Oh, probably. Let me look at something real quick, and it seems like it's okay. Let me know if it keeps happening. My internet's okay, at least.
I can mostly read your lips, so it's fine.
That's concerning.
You're not cutting out on my end, at least.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, I think it was probably just a onesie whoopsie. But yeah, as you guys look over your left shoulder, you're able to see the whole of the whole of the plains, the fields leading up to Whitethorn, with the thornwood on either side. And even now you see that large, massive bird off in the distance getting smaller and smaller as it banks towards the south and starts to fly. So it was flying from west to east, and now it's banking south, is what you guys are seeing right now. And as you guys are making your way along, I'll add in some details to the map that I will fill in on break. So we haven't really explored the entirety of Mid-Mountain yet, but you're kind of getting a feel for the layout. And the layout is, it's like a big square donut of residential stuff on the inside and commercial on the outside. And then separating the two, as there's a row of shops on your all's right and left, there is a large green space that seems to run the entire length of the district. like a narrow park that
Like a
separates.
central park?
Kind of, but more like kind of. I will draw it here in a second. It is. Let me do that now, or I'll start to do it now. Feels so like. Whoops, that's not the right size. That's what somebody said.
There you go.
Hey, damn it. Well, be means on it.
So there's this like green stretch that like runs along the interior,
Ooh.
like and it's not like a massive green space, but it's like a thin kind of this thing. And then it appears to you all that there are homes and stuff on the inside of that. But this is a much more spread out area. And it's very pleasant as you guys make your way along. You pass by an inn labeled Sybil's that looks nice enough. It's a wood building. Several of the buildings here are wood construction. Most of them are white stone. But they, as you guys make your way along, are you guys wanting to go straight to Temple, or where y'all heading?
I'm gonna pop into the inn and then just into Sybil's, that's where I said I'd meet the kid, right?
That's where he said, yeah, if you were looking for a cheap place, and he said he was probably going to stay there.
Yeah, I'll just buy us rooms for the night.
Okay, sweet. And we can real quick with that. Let me hang. So Sybil's is 5 silver a night for your own room, with a meal included.
Sweet.
So we will say 3 gold for the party.
Cool. I'll just drop 3 gold on the counter.
And inside of Sybil's is a small gnome lady who takes your money and hands you 6 keys. And says, okay, if anything else is needed, if anything else is needed, just let us know. We start serving dinner here in about an hour, and
you are very much cutting out now.
Yeah,
cool. Cool part.
Other chat?
Right. Yeah, let's do that other chat thing.
Sweet. I'm about to teleport.
Well, I'm gonna cast teleport.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I gotta get the dice. Oh god.
I do not like the teleport spell being cast on me. I'm not a fan.
Sorry guys, I cast a teleport and I rolled a nat 1, which means I got teleported somewhere I didn't expect to go.
Damn. You know how
Good.
Sucks when that happens.
I died in the other chat but was reassembled in this one.
You know what? I mean, hey, if you die in the chat, you die in real life. That's how it works.
Yo, really?
I learned that from my favorite anime of all time, Space Jam.
Yup.
I am turning the dice cam off. It is overheating like crazy.
Are we still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
We're hang out.
Okay. I had my heat. I had the heat on my apartment. Speaking of overheating, and it got to 78 degrees, and I'm like, oh man, I need to turn that down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a t-shirt and I was too hot, and I'm like, okay, this is too hot.
One extra second while I readjust the cameras because I had to take the dice cam out.
to.
Really wish these cameras didn't suck.
Yo.
Wish your mom didn't suck me last night. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yo! Oh my god.
Somebody stop this
Fucking
guy. He's out of
bird.
control.
Oh my god.
What was I watching the other day where they're like, what would your mom say? What would your mom say if she saw this? It's like, what would my mom say? I don't know. What would your mom say? I just have to roll over and ask her.
There was like a bit. Was it the Smosh podcast? 'Cause
I
know
think
they
it was. I know for a fact it was Smosh Mouth that I was.
It was Damien who said that. That was a
Yeah.
good episode. The Pokemon episode.
I haven't seen much else of that episode, but
It's good. I'm about to run a Pokemon TCRPG for my friends because I found, I think, the best system for it.
Which one?
It's called Pokemans. It is, in my opinion, probably one of the best TTRPG systems I've ever read. Not even for the fact that it's a well-written system. It is written in such a casual way where, like, it's like someone. The best way I can explain it is someone. It feels like someone is telling the rules to you as you're playing at a table. Like, and also the whole book is full of memes too as you're reading through it.
so
It is one of the funniest RPGs I've ever read too.
that's fantastic. But here's the real way to make an actual realistic Pokemon RPG. You write the book, you throw the book at the party and say, here, figure this shit out, and then you go bang the party's mom.
Yeah, that's exactly. Use a full Death Pro.
The only tabletops for Pokemon that I have experience with is I think United something and Pokemon 5e.
Yeah, PTU. I really like this system because it's a lot more narrative based. Like, it's not super interested in like statting out and like interesting, like, you know.
Nice.
But looking at the Pokemon stats and fighting them, it's a lot more similar to the anime in that regard,
Nice.
where it's a lot more narrative based and, like, you know, like, I don't know. It's in like exploration. It's very well written. I really want to run. I can't wait to run it.
Cool. Are we good to go?
Yeah, we good
I'm
to
gonna
go.
go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But as I screw up this drawing immediately as I draw it.
What are you talking about, man? You got mad art skills.
No, I don't.
Dude, you just drew a square inside a smaller square. That takes talent.
None of them are squares.
Oh, well, then I don't know what to fucking tell you.
I mean, they were intended to be, but
Well, you know, God loves a triad.
does he?
I don't know.
And let me make a mark on here because I got this figured out. Let's see. We're going to be purple for buildings on this one.
Yo.
So
Yo,
Sybil's is down here.
I know you said purple in a funny way, but that Poipole is literally the name of a new Pokemon now.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
really?
yeah, no, that's the Ultra Beast that evolves
Yes.
into
I don't think it's even really like
weird needle thing.
it's kind of just like saying purple and being from New Jersey at the same time.
Poipole.
Yeah. Just real fast. They had a great concept with alien Pokemon from another dimension, and then proceeded to do nothing with it.
Oh yeah, no, the Ultra Beasts are the coolest group of
Yeah,
Pokemon
no,
ever. I
And
love
then they
them
just
so
do
much.
nothing with it at all. Like they're just like, oh, there's just a whole other dimension in this whole city at the end of Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, no, Darren back. No, we're done. No, we're done.
One
No
of
need
my-
to explore it.
One of my favorite Pokemon is an Ultra Beast, and there's also no merch of them. I love you, Blacephalon.
I just don't
Yo.
understand how come there are so many. There are more pantheons in the Pokemon universe than there are in the Warcraft universe. Like than there are in the D&D expanded universe. Like
there are, I believe, 3 creation stories for the world now.
Yeah.
And they don't even retcon it. They just keep fucking going. They're just like, yeah.
Well, because fuck you, pay me. That's Pokemon's whole model.
Pretty much. But yeah, you guys have rooms secured at Sybil's for the night. Are you all continuing on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as you all make your way towards this east-west road, you start to see a couple of buildings in the distance that might be your quarry. Give me just a second to get a slightly smaller pin size that's more usable. Down here at the kind of the corner intersection is a tower that has 2 wings flanking it on either side of the base. At a single story, the tower rises to about 4 stories and therefore about halfway up this wall. It looks like sort of this here. And then partway down this wall, there is a very complicated and ornate looking building. It's got very square like Art Deco-y lines, different construction than you would have seen with Parallax, but on that similar vibe. And it's situated here, looking a little bit out of place amidst the city. This building is entirely in patinaed brass and bronze. Wait, which one of those? Copper. Copper is what this is made out of. Not brass or bronze. This is copper. So it has this very verdigris look to it, which just stands in stark contrast to the white stone of the city all around it. As that is the first one that you will pass, it is going to be, as you approach it, give me just 1 second, because I have to pull up stuff. No. There we go. I like having notes, though. It's good that I have them, because I could just wing this shit. All right. So, the copper building has a large silvery metallic cube that is where my cube is. We're gonna use purple's a bad color, blue's a better color. So this is a cube, and it is angled this way so that it's like you can see the top and you can see the one corner of it facing outward. And there are some words written on either side of it in Dwarven, if anyone speaks Dwarven.
Nope.
What about Cal? No for Cal?
Do you know any dwarves, Cal?
Yes, Cal knows Dwarvish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, some random stuff. So it's like, why not? She's
I know a guy.
in schools. So she took it as an elective.
But it
Because it
makes
sounded-
sense to, as the Whitlock family does a fair amount of business with the various dwarven communities of Boreala as well. So it makes a little bit of sense.
You can make it make sense.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can make anything make sense if we need to. And on one side of the cube is the words "What moves you," and then on the other side are the continuation of the sentence "moves us."
Just kind of staring at this strange building, I turn towards. I assume that that Arthur is driving the wagon.
Yeah, as always.
Do you think that is the temple?
As I mean, it's a giant building with copper and dwarvish. It's the kind of stands out like a sore thumb there.
You can roll me a religion check if you like, Mr. Arthur.
I will also roll.
Would love to.
Go for
Just
it.
to
Anybody
see.
that wants to is more than welcome.
That is an 8.
I am weirdly proficient in. Oh,
21.
never mind. Natural 1. I don't fucking care. That's a 9.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess that's what the 1 means.
we'll say with Arthur's roll at the very least, this one looks more like, I don't know. So I think I'm going to leave this completely up to you guys. You guys have heard of 2 temples for the Verse Keeper and the Inspired Thought. Which one does Arthur think this one is?
What moves you moves us. I'd say this probably is the Inspired Thought Temple.
Sounds like something a logistics company was used as their slogan.
I kind
Yeah,
of
this
just.
feels like it would be the slogan for a tech company called Matrix or something.
No,
I kind
all
of
tech
just.
companies have to be named after Lord of the Rings shit now. You gotta
Yeah.
do it that way.
I kind of just pluck
Rules.
Quill from my shoulder, and then I just place him in the wagon, and I say, "You behave yourself, Mister, while I am conducting business inside the temple."
Valid.
I just, as I dismount my horse, I just over my shoulder to Calandra, make sure he doesn't leave the wagon. I fear what mischief he would get up to in this city if left unchecked.
It's just
Cal's just gonna be like, I can't make any promises,
it's like
but I'll try my best. And tries to get Quill to kind of curl up next to her.
Just promise him lots of violence later. He seems to respond well to that.
So much violence later.
Okay.
So much.
And then, as you guys are stepping into the front doors of the temple, we will go ahead and take a little break, and top of the hour, come back and finish this out. So, we will snap back in with. Well, let's focus real quick on the wagon, real quick, as. Barney looks over at you, Cal, and he says, "My God, you still are pale as a ghost.
Yeah.
Give me just 1 second."
So,
Barney has got. Let's see. I gotta find Barney. 1 second. I've got too many windows up. Oh, that's because it's on this. Let me get. Wait, no, I don't want to do it that way. Where's Barney? It's just such a pain in the ass to load up D&D Beyond sometimes. which I still have to do. But he will. He says, "Well, give me just a second. I got a little bit of magic left that I can probably patch you up just a little bit.
That would be wonderful.
Hopefully, just a little bit. Melee, are you hurt as well?
Yeah, not doing great.
Didn't think so.
Yeah, I think people got fucked up pretty bad.
Like, what are the odds that I stun them both? Oh, it happened.
Oh no!
Oh shit! I did it.
Statistical improbability.
I was just going for
Hello,
the
my
Calandra.
Damn. Buy one get one free, I guess.
Well, he's got purple hair and not a disguise. So, okay, come on. Bonus actions. Bonus actions. Spell. Healing word. That's what I needed. 1d4. Cool. I knew it was a d4, but I didn't know what the upcast on it was. Which is healing word not upcast?
Oh, it does.
It does.
Mhm.
Why is it not? Second level or higher? Wow. Okay. Cool. Wow. D&D Beyond is having a. So that is 13 healing for Cal and 9 healing for Melee, and then second level's gone, and then let's do that's a whole 7 healing to Cal. And 10 healing to Cal, and then 9 healing to Melee, and 10 healing to Melee. And that is Barney tapped out.
Thanks, bud.
Much
yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah, it's just to try not to get stabbed so much. Good lord, that's a lot of blood.
Certainly didn't do it on.
Or if you're gonna get stabbed more, you might actually try to put on some armor or something. It's just, he looks a little pale and queasy. It's like Barney and Blood are not the greatest friends. And Melee, real quick, roll me a perception check.
7 modified 20.
That pitiful sorrow that you felt earlier is just a little bit stronger right now. You're at the footsteps of this temple. Just a little bit stronger. Not at all, like, it's not, and it's a weird feeling too, because it's not like you're feeling sad or discomfort. It's just that you're like observing it being felt. It's such an odd feeling.
I was assuming that Nemoros is feeling it.
Definitely a safe bet. Definitely a safe. But we will drift inside as Arthur and Tome step in. So, interesting. So, okay, it is not a. As you open these doors that have smaller versions of those cubes on the either side of the handles, they swing open for the two of you. Arthur, you're kind of want to immediately disapparate as it's fairly dim in here. There is a series of high skylights overhead that are catching the almost perpendicular sun rays now that are coming in from the far eastern horizon that reflect off of a chandelier at the top that just gives off a dull glow that's just barely enough to keep you from bouncing into the wooden benches that have been set up in here. It's a strange space. As you open the doors, they creak open, and they creak open loudly enough that it's Tome, without rolling anything, likely a minor charm of some sort amplifying the sound of that creak, so it tells you that it's intentional, which is just weird. But as you all enter, there is a several benches set out for worship, and a large dais at the middle that is raised up like a large rectangle that the benches kind of circularize around. And off in one corner, there is a small table set up that's got an elegant looking tablecloth on it, like you'd see for like the bits and bobs that they like when they're doing sacrament at Catholic church or something like that. They have this special little table that's got this cute little tablecloth, and
nice.
Around this table are three individuals wearing deep teal robes that are layered with dark gray or black robes that have gold piping on them, and they have their hoods back. All of them are bald and aging. One of them looks to be an elf, the other two looks to be humans. They look at you as the door creaks open. Oh, we have visitors. How lovely. How lovely. And then the other two will mirror the person in odd chorus and just say, how lovely.
Creepy.
An interesting thing, Tome.
Not terrifying at all.
I have to roll a dice on this.
Oh yeah, because I am still in disguise, by the way.
Correct. You are still in disguise. This short lady, fairly squat, looks like there almost could be some dwarven lineage somewhere far up the family tree, comes walking up to you, bald head, but matronly still. It's such a lovely thing when we have visitors. We haven't had visitors in quite some time. Quite some time. What can we do for you?
I kind of just, funnily enough, I pull out the paper that the child gave me that I used to write down the notes, the temples. Is this the Church of the Inspired Thought?
It's one of them, yes. Yes. We pontificate the workings and teachings of our Master Eisen. Are you followers as well?
Not
creators
quite.
or inventors?
Of sorts. I believe introductions are in order. And he kind of gives a curt bow. Reginald Valentine, scion of the Valentine House of Austria.
Reginald from Austria. It's very nice to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
And she turns to you, Arthur.
I'm in my Oh wait, no, I have not put up my disguise at the moment. Hunter just looks like Arthur.
Arthur, it's very nice to meet you. I see that you are wearing the heraldry of one of our sibling faiths. You are always welcome. Always welcome. So, anyways, what can we do for you this evening?
I seek a powerful cleric, one capable of raising the dead.
Oh. You lost your mother or father, son?
Not quite. Someone who has been met with a, how shall we say, unacceptable end.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Oftentimes death is unacceptable to us, correct? Like, it's the end of all things. Or at least for us, it is, correct? And
Quite right, but
sometimes we often want to change the natural order of things. And the inspired thought has taught us that there is beauty in the imperfection, and there is beauty in flaws, there is beauty in loss. So if your friend moved on from this world, it is a possibility that it was for the greater design and purpose.
So is killing yourself part of the greater divine purpose, then?
It's an unfortunate side effect of life. We try not to pass judgment on those souls, for it is not our duty to pass judgment on those souls. We cannot see the arts that they have created with their hands. We simply hope that those works were great and many.
An interesting thought. That being said, I do have business, like I said. Is there a cleric in this temple that is capable of raising the dead?
She looks down at the ground, and the floor in here is a marble. It's a brown beige marble. It's old and worn, but well loved. She looks down and says, "It's a complicated question with an even more complicated answer, I'm afraid. There are great magics that we can work. Great indeed, like you speak of. Possible to alter reality and change the imperfect to the perfect. We do this with reservation, as you understand, but it is within our wheelhouse, as it were. We like wheels. However, as of late, this past week and a half or so, he hasn't responded to our calls.
And perhaps he will respond to this.
To what?
I do this act not out of charity or even necessarily for the right reasons. I did not know this woman for more than a span of, I want to say, 5 minutes. And yet, I won't bore you with all the details, but we were indeed at odds, locked in combat, so to speak. But I sensed something that may or may not have been there. Hesitation, doubt. And I attempted to reason. In response, I was called a liar and she immolated herself in an attempt to take my life. I'm not a liar. I pride myself on my truth.
What's she doing, girl?
So I wish to make amends and correct this mistake. Do you think he will respond to that?
The just one moment, and we'll see. You will answer my calls.
Very well.
Maybe you can help as well. Both of you, if you would.
Very well. I kind of just adjust the sack, just that, like I'm carrying the corpse a bit more respectfully.
She walks with you all up towards the dais in the center of the room, and she holds out her. Mason, bless me with thought. Mason, please bless me with thought. We have those in need. Slowly, her hands fall to her sides. She looks over at you, Tome. I'm sorry, but it's as if he isn't there. Don't know what has happened, but we have lost our power. Fear we may have lost our guiding star as well, and fear terrifies me.
My condolences. Is there nothing that can be done?
I don't know. We've tried to reach him daily, and he doesn't answer our prayers. Maybe we're not strong enough. I don't know.
Unfortunate. Oh,
Have I lost connection to my deity as well?
No.
Interesting.
allow me to
1 second, Tome.
make an attempt. Oh, yeah.
One
yes.
second.
You first.
So,
Roll me a religion check, Arthur.
Uh, 12.
With a 12, Arthur, no, you haven't felt anything weird at all. In fact, she's been... I wouldn't say she's been talkative by any stretch of the imagination, but she's been unbelievably candid with you as well, more so than you thought for being a new follower to the fold. So you're not really sure what to make of this, but yeah. Sorry, Tome, you were saying?
Sorry. Perhaps a prayer spoken in... Well, I was discussing this with a fellow member of the class such as yourselves. Can you identify this specific language? I'm having trouble understanding where it comes from, but it seems divine in nature.
Well, go ahead, give me a sample. Something to take my mind off, at least.
I begin just a very simple prayer in Celestial, effectively translating to, please hear my plea. This person did not deserve to end in the way that they did.
I in moments like this, I tend to tell people, I'm sure he heard your words, but if you're curious, what you were speaking there is called Turkarish, which above the table is in world. It's celestial. It's the same thing.
I see.
Yes, it's the language spoken by the, but if not by the gods, by their servants at the very least.
Interesting.
It's, we've met a few times. Some of their servants. It's not always quiet and dark in here. Sometimes it's full of life and light.
I see. I apologize for the departure of your deity.
I like the word departure. As you say departure, the lights inside the temple completely go dark.
Whoa.
That amber light glowing from the chandelier overhead casts a red, dark crimson hue over the room. It fades down as the kind of Art Deco dwarven architecture sort of melts like wax dripping down from long pedestal-like columns, almost as if wax running down a candle, and the matronly priest, her eyes go white as she gasps. The thought has been removed. The thought has been taken. How is this possible? And then the lights shudder and it returns to normal. It returns to the
Why?
Temple of Thought. Oh. Sorry, I'm suddenly parched. I could use a nice hot cup of tea.
Quite. Well, while I can't say that I'm not disappointed, it is good to learn more about this strange language that, in my records, my predecessor did not know, nor anyone before her.
As you see right now, she's just staring off blankly with her hand up to her face. She's not listening to you right now, Tome.
I want to be nosy. Now I want results. I take a polite bow. I thank you for your time, madam. It seems I will need to pursue my quest elsewhere. Sir?
As you turn, she just says, "This divinity, it was right there. I felt like it was right there, but I don't remember touching it. It just felt so real."
Divinity.
I'm sorry, what? Yes, no. This is the strangest. Thought we were having a discussion about your words, and then I was suddenly so thirsty, and I felt
Curious.
drained as if I had just worked a miracle through Ison, but I didn't. I just feel empty.
Hunter,
Aye.
you have a divine focus on your present, do you not?
Aye.
Humor me. I kind of like reach out my hand for it.
I'll pass over the Gloomweaver symbol.
Not particularly being a religious man myself, but I do have the proficiency. I'm going to hold it up. And I'm going to say in plain, plain celestial. Is someone present? I would like to attempt to make a religion check.
Go ahead.
Just to see what happens. Hunter, are you proficient in religion?
I am, yes.
Would you like to give the help action?
I will.
Right, fantastic. Am I allowed to guidance myself, DM?
Sure. Why not?
See what happens. Twice, but that's fine. I'll just roll again. Oh no, I did. It's fine. 25.
25. Really?
Always gotta think. Wait, can I let the dog out real quick? What do you think?
Oh, good lord, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Won't need that long, but I will let him let the dog out. Welcome back.
I'm back.
A 25 is a really good roll. Temples are consecrated spaces. They're hallowed. They are an embassy of the outer planes. This is just a building, right? There is no one home. With a 25
now?
With a 25, just a second ago, for a moment, there was someone home. Right now, there's no one home.
Like, is this space no longer consecrated?
So that's complicated. It is no longer active. It is not like it's been... It hasn't been deconsecrated, because that is an act of defilement that is extraordinarily powerful magic. But it is deactivated. It's insignificant now.
Gotcha.
Roll me a history check, Arthur.
Nat 20.
Yo,
This is
could be good.
all right. So
This could be good.
it was a long time ago, so Nat 20 deserved. When you were back in Maraglen, the first time you visited the 3-Point Harmony, you entered a temple of the Gloomweaver.
Yes.
The next time you returned to the 3-Point Harmony, you returned to a temple of the Sunblade. And the priest there had spoken of a miracle or a phenomenon called leucofraction, where specifically your patron Nixus will temporarily co-opt or take over the consecrated spaces of another deity. And you think maybe that might have just happened again?
Interesting. And when she's doing it, is she is it a thing of, are they letting her in, or is she breaking in?
You're not sure. You're not sure, but it doesn't seem like she necessarily asks permission.
Gotcha.
And it's not exactly the same thing as like kicking open the door to somebody's house and changing the paint on the walls. It's more like kicking open the door to somebody's like kid's house and changing the paint. Like,
yeah. So less intense, more still bad, but less intense.
Pink room.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a thing. And not exactly sure why she does it. On a nat 20, there's theories abound of, is she looking for something? Does she need mortal perspective? What's going on? And it's just a thing of her nature that we haven't revealed yet.
Interesting.
Divine power is here is lacking. Unfortunate. Well,
There is no lacking in the scale of divine powers, my friend. There is one great well of paint in the sky, as we like to think of it. And all of the gods can draw from it in their own ways. This is at least how we think. But you're in our home, and I'm going to pontificate to you.
well, as I said, I am here for a purpose, and I cannot fulfill it here. So, thank you so much for your time. I will try my luck at the Temple of the... What was it, Arthur? Temple of the...
Oh, I have my notes. Verse Keeper. Let's see.
The Verse Keeper, yes.
Oh, if you seek the Verse Keeper. Yes, the Thought Spire. She might. If she does speak, will you ask of Ison for us?
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Arthur.
Will do.
And
All right, let's...
Arthur, roll me a religion check real quick as well.
see if he explodes.
15.
Yep, you explode. I've got to roll 10,000 dexterity saving throws.
Yo.
15.
Hell yeah. Even if whatever's going on with the inspired thought wasn't, I think you don't really think you guys are going to find the help you desired from this congregation. These, at least this woman here that's speaking to you, she seems frail and defeated. And sure, maybe she's taken a loss, but when we take a loss, we keep fighting. We don't give up. And here she sits a block down the street from a potential answer, and she doesn't go.
Gods are fickle creatures, aren't they, Arthur?
They're very fascinating.
Yes, and in the case of some, well, I'd argue they don't deserve their place in the sky.
For the longest time, I didn't think the gods were looking out for me. And then I found the right god. Maybe you'll just find yours one day.
I doubt that. I tried. No one listened.
And no one listened for me for the longest time. But maybe it's just you are not hearing the call. I'm not trying to convert you. I just likewise friend to friend.
He hasn't been to the training.
I don't need some divine voice in the sky telling me what my purpose is. I found my purpose the day I met Adran, and the day I met all of you.
That's nice to hear, bud.
Yes. And I dread to think what would happen if that purpose were to be removed. Regardless, we should make our way to the other temple.
Will do.
As you all depart there, back in the wagon, Melee and Callie, y'all up to anything out there in the meantime? They were in there probably 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna send a sending to Florence.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah. I honestly, full disclosure, like, the last time you sent a sending, the next day I intended to, and I fully forgot.
I'm gonna say in Whitethorn, Monk Ninja attacked us, went for Calandra, spoke about plans, Henrik, using us to influence him or something. And I think that's all my words.
Okay. You hear a response back almost immediately. Whitethorn with that big ass bird? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Henrik is en route to hold on just one second. God darn it. This is not
Probably
part of the
shouldn't follow it
sending.
up with my friend wants to kill it.
Henrik is
I'm
en
just
route
saying that
to Tanis right now for some meeting. What's going on? And that's their sending.
I imagine at this time we make our way outside.
Yeah,
what's
Cal's
up?
just focusing on
Oh, sorry.
healing and feeling better.
Gotcha.
And got Quill next to her, be like, violence later.
Yeah, he's plotting.
Are you gonna respond at all, Melee, or are you good?
I have to wait till tomorrow, right?
For sending stone, correct? Yes, unless you had I didn't know if you had the spell as well.
No. The actual spell.
Is sending a bard spell? Or is it just a wizard spell?
I'm pretty it's all in like I know it's on cleric spell lists. I I think it's on Bard
Let me
spell
check.
lists.
It would have to be, right? Nick?
Seems like too good of a one to not be.
I mean, I feel like it should
Nice
be on every
spell.
spell.
I know for a
Spell
fact
list.
it's on. I know for a fact it
Yep.
is. 'Cause, yeah.
It's Bard, Cleric, and Wizard.
Neat.
Fun fact.
Probably every other class as well, with optionals and subclass
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Thinning stones are such a pain in the ass, though. Like,
Yeah, you should upgrade to the Sender Stones, which, actually have an unlimited plan. Anyway,
Yeah.
Limited plan.
T-Mobile, if you're listening.
yeah, these ones, it's got to be after 10 o'clock for it to be
Yeah,
unlimited.
they're prepaid with minutes.
But
Except it's only like 6 seconds. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Real quick as well.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a little bit back in time, right when you guys went in there as well. Right about the time that you all had experienced Lucafraction, Melee, in your head you hear voice from Nemoros say, I think they're angry about their absentee god.
Do you know why it's gone? Makes sense. People would be angry about that, though.
I think God was just angry about their absence. I don't know
Wait,
where.
a different one was?
I think so. Someone was just here. A second. I don't know what's going on or where, but they've misplaced one of themselves. Interesting.
Who has? I've never heard of a god being misplaced.
I've never either. I think this might be the first. Or maybe not the first. It's hard to tell.
That doesn't seem great.
I simply mean that I haven't been here for all eternity. They came before us, so there was a time before where things happened that we don't know.
Wait, which gods came?
They would call themselves the
This-
true ones.
I mean,
Ones
they
like
were
this.
there first. Right?
They came first. We came when you came, in a way.
Me specifically?
No, not you specifically, sweetie, but gods don't feel hopeless. People do.
So
You-
that was the hopelessness of the people in there.
Uh, well, sometimes it leaches out. I am often at the whims of nature, and while you created us, the gods created you. and therefore Art was sad at the absence. An ignorant part, but a part all the same. Creates disbalance. Imbalance, disbalance. Imbalance, disbalance.
What creates that? Them disappearing?
Or once they were 12, they are now not 12. Or maybe they still are, who knows?
That seems... If we've had other of you new gods who've been trying to force their way in this world somehow. I mean, showing up like Praxis. Is this going to make that easier?
Perhaps. We have no power over the gods ourselves, but perhaps they had a hand to play in this somehow. Ariscar is crafty, Kravus is hungry. Just it. Such a net we find ourselves.
Yeah, that's, stuff I've never really thought about before.
A lot of time with
Feel as though I should tell someone this.
that is within the
Especially
bounds of our agreement, I think.
they're getting involved with these gods that are going missing.
Do I make you uncomfortable?
I just don't really get the implications of what you're telling me, I suppose.
I don't. Exciting. And terrifying.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I wonder if they've learned something. Something that changes.
That you have no idea what that would be?
No. I don't. But this town is not bathed in thorns. This town will crave.
Belongs to who?
Kravus the Root Carver. And he is planted.
What
Have
makes
to be
you say
quiet.
that? Can you...
I have to be quiet or he'll hear me. His eyes are everywhere.
Okay, to whisper.
I don't know that you need to whisper, but you can if you want to.
Aren't you just talking in my head?
It's so whispering through telepathy is the funniest shit.
I'm just
Think
imagining.
softer.
I'm just imagining Calandra bleeding out with a kitty cat and Nalani bleeding out with a skull.
Yeah. Just
Not
someone's
quite
like,
bleeding out anymore. I'm doing a lot better now, thanks to the
Yeah.
heal.
Just some people pass by and they're like, some druggies in the back of that car. Just,
Accurate.
Weirdos.
just talking to his skull.
If you share with your friends, maybe we can put our minds together and figure this out before it's too late. I think that these... How do you say? A coincidence? I would call bullshit here. There's too many things happening at once. They've misplaced a god, and Kravis is here, and the drugs are not here, so Varaxis is not. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm starting to believe it might not be coincidence.
Yeah, let's well, are they? You said they're only in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, just
Like, come out.
they're actually walking out now as you say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fill everyone in on.
Real quick though, before the last thing she'll say is this. And why is it just this one and not the one down the street?
The temple down the street.
This voice seems like it might not have anything to do with the temple and might have everything to do with the god.
I have no idea why this one would. I think I did really poorly on the religion check. You got any idea why it would be? Maybe they went in and spoke with someone. Maybe they'll know.
Perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, chime in whenever you want.
The doors close and Tome and Arthur emerge. With a body still in a potato sack.
yeah, don't forget that part. I just kind of just load the corpse gently onto the back of the librarian, and I just, along with Arthur presumably, to the back.
Barney's gonna be like, "You still dead?"
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Hopefully the next temple can remedy that.
I was just gonna say if she was all right now and you still had her in the sack, that'd be quite rude.
No kidding.
He leans over to you, Melee, and he's like, "I think I ticked him off."
Might not.
Maybe don't do that. He might kill you and put you in a sack.
He looks over at you straight into your eyes, Cal, and he's like, "No, he won't." He can do a lot of things, but there's one thing he cannot.
So does Melee share what she has learned from the Morris?
Yeah, once they get back, hey, I guess that god in there was missing, huh?
How did you know that?
Just told me.
The skull.
Yeah, and then I'll go through that whole conversation with you all. The one down the street is apparently still talking. That one, there's a lot of weird things with the gods going on around here. Nemoris thinks to try to get everyone's heads together to solve this issue. Because this is not my wheelhouse, really.
So, what it told you is that a god is here. What name did you say?
That's a lot of names. Gotta be more specific.
Kravis?
Kravis.
Kravis.
Ruin Carver.
Kravis.
Yeah.
Kravis.
He is the one
Are
that
you N-E or R-U-I-N? Ruin?
Ruin Carver.
Oh.
Yeah. He is the one that you fought in the dream, Cal.
That's what I thought.
Doing what?
Yeah.
The big guy
Remember
who
when
fought in the dream.
we did that? Yeah, that dream that we
Oh.
were like level
Yeah,
14
the
or
level
something.
up dream.
Yeah.
That was him.
Hmm. And
Namora said
presumably,
something that makes it seem like some of the gods came about because we did? Like, we created them somehow?
Or maybe they need worshippers.
Some created us and others. Yeah, so the ones like this Craven, I think, and Nemoros, and the ones from the ship. Those all seem to have arisen from humans or people.
Interesting.
Although we were created by the other ones, like Angel Jester at the temple.
Interesting.
I see. Well, it seems that, well, the next step is obvious, is it not?
Go to the other temple.
Well, that. And in regards to these, what did you call them? Gods that came about as a result of us?
Yeah.
Well, if they present themselves in an antagonistic manner, then the most logical solution would be removal.
Well, that's like the one that showed up when people were doing drugs, I think.
Yep.
And
Let's see.
I guess Nemoros, technically, maybe.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So Nemoros has got a loophole against your policy, Tome, because Nemoros don't got hands to hold a sword up to you.
But as I said, removal would be the most efficient strategy, I would imagine. Though, of course, I am under no delusion that we are capable of killing a god quite yet.
Yeah.
At least you know, else you have something to build towards, he says half-jokingly.
Yes. Something to build towards, indeed.
There was also the implication that Ethan's not in charge of the city. One of the gods is.
I wonder if he knows that.
Well, his fate hardly
Or
matters,
maybe-
considering in a few short days he will be a corpse.
Or maybe Ethan is the god is working through Ethan.
Hmm.
Could be, I suppose.
Both are kind of
Wonderful.
terrifying thoughts.
Yes. A worthwhile endeavor worth pursuing once his body is cold.
And I think at this point, too, Nalani would pipe up and mention the stories again of the smaller tribal leaders on her island that would occasionally succumb to whispers of corruption and turn on their people, and then be exiled off, and thought that those might be connected with this Kravis as well.
Maybe.
Yes, because
Certain-
this is not what the one we're usually like.
This is all
Super
certainly food
chill.
for thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Nemoros does speak to you again, please let us know immediately.
Yeah, you were inside.
Saying, I'm saying when they deem to speak again.
Run into the church and tell you.
May they...
Joey, what's he doing?
Let's change immediately to as soon as possible.
That's what I did.
We're just
Okay.
living that out in real time, baby.
Okay, the next...
Good job.
He actually... Yeah, you can actually see on his human face that he's a brow furrows, and he's like...
Actually, his brow we can furrow now.
Yeah,
Yay!
he's like, fuck. Like, he glares at you, Bailey, like, you know what I meant.
She did that. She did tell you as soon as she was able to.
Yeah.
Again, when they speak again. God.
And the conversation had just ended, so yeah. Hell yeah.
Let us move on to the other temple.
Hell yeah. Well, I figured this whole time Adran's impatient ass has stepped on the gas pedal of the horse.
The horses.
The carriage.
Yeah.
He's holding out carrots in front of the horses. They move faster.
Weird trivia: carrots are actually bad for horses.
Yes.
What? But they make them run so damn
When?
fast.
Sugar content. I don't know where I learned that from either, but that was a new trivia.
They need is raw sugar. Straight from the source. That's the problem.
You know,
Carrots in the way.
and it is the perfect time for us to leave off tonight. So I'll leave off on a tangent of that with one of my favorite hypothetical questions. Just imagine for a second horses. They're pretty, they're cute, they're awesome, they're adorable. And now imagine if they were carnivorous.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll see you next time here on Legends of Abilene. In the meantime, keep telling stories. We love them.
Bye,
We know you do
everybody.
too.
Y'all.
Goodbye.
Next week.
See ya.
All right. I'm gonna.
They told us to forget, and we did for a while. We slept through the warnings, etched in burning stone. It was easier to laugh, to look away, to call it peace while the gears turned beneath us. You don't hear the breaking until after it's broken. The street was quiet, but the silence